morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. It's King Moses the Prophet. I will have King Moses Jr. in the building too. How you
It is
doing
some
today?
cheers. Doing fantastic. How you doing?
Doing great, man. What a year this has been for you.
Oh yeah.
How has let's go with the Olympia. How was the experience for you?
Um, it was awesome. Just being there amongst like some of like the best in the world from different nations, just competing, showing off our crowd, showing off all that hard work throughout the season. So it was just an amazing experience, man. Just stepping on there to be able to step on that stage again, man. Yeah, it was something else.
Yes, and this time around, you step on the stage with the pros, right?
Oh
What was the
yeah.
difference between last year stepping as amateur and then this year stepping with the pros?
Last year I actually made a deal with myself that before I go back to the Olympia again, I want to do the pro category. So I made myself happy because I actually achieved that and just go towards with it. And it was just something that's like stepping in with the big boys and going at it at the same time. It's like, okay, let's go. So there was really no doubt in my mind because the contract was already signed that, hey, you're going to do this by this time. So yeah, I was just happy.
Wow, wow, that is beautiful, man. Thank you very much for that. I mean, looking at this year, 2023, open it up with the Iron Gladiator, we'll call you the Gladiator, it's been an amazing year for you. So if
Yeah.
you can give us a recap, the lessons learned, the experience, how was 2023 for you?
2023 was amazing. Doing 4 shows with the 4 shows I did. Each prep was really different because each prep was harder. Each prep I have to approach it in a different way in order to achieve a different result. And my mindset with every show I did throughout the season was beat my previous physique. Like just be better a little bit. Like whether it's like my posing better or my routine better or anything, like just a little bit. I was truly happy with it. So it was really something else, just prepping throughout the season for the shows. One thing for sure that really kept me going was my journal entry I wrote to myself. It was like you writing a letter to your future self, and that was off season after last year's Olympia. I wrote in my journal entry, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and do that. So every day, just waking up and thinking, remember what I wrote that I'm gonna accomplish.
Yes.
It was scary, don't get me wrong, but it,
Of
it
course, it's
actually
supposed
it
to.
actually kept me going because I'm like, man. So this season was truly like a motto I go by, and it's called "Watch Me." Like I would truly believe in that motto because this is the thing though. Watch me. When I say watch me, it's not like watch me, like you'll watch me go at this or whatsoever. It was me telling myself, watch me. The biggest doubter, the biggest criticism is gonna be yourself. So I I typically spend time in my head daily talking to myself, and like when the voices in my head say, "Oh no, you can't do it," I was like, "Watch me." Oh, that one is too difficult. Watch me. Oh, that was never been done before. Watch me. So it's me proving to myself daily, just watch me. So since that chapter is done,
Yes.
and I've actually solidified and found a good foundation and set a new standard for myself, and I just got to live up to that new standard I set up to myself. So the next chapter, I'm really looking forward to it because the next chapter is let's go, because now I know what it feels like. Now I know what it feels like to like push past my potential, the
Yes.
things I'm capable of achieving. So the next chapter is literally let's go, because
Yes.
I
Yes.
am excited about the next season. Just giving my body time to rest too, because if it's one thing I learned about this season was listen to my body.
Yes.
Literally listen to my body. If my body needs rest, give it rest. If my body needs that, give it that. And what worked in my favor is I knew I understood my body to the point where the amount of stress or the amount of training I do or put my body through, I know the outcome, but I also know the consequence, because with every action there's consequences, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah,
So I would say there was like two occasions where I knew my body was gonna like try to fight against me,
yeah,
and I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was coming, so I literally prepped myself mentally for that. And there was literally two occasions. It was after the Iron Gladiator show, and it was after the Iron Man show. And literally, my body was fighting against me,
yes,
but which
yes.
is good. I knew it was coming because I pushed it, and I was willing to accept that consequence because it led me to achieve what I wanted to do. So I just listened to it, gave it what it wanted, and we just made a deal to go on to the next thing.
Yes, yes. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you very much for that. You know, I mean, like you already started spilling. 2024 is gonna be, you know, an amazing competition season for you, right?
Oh yeah, it is. I really can't wait. So because this season, so in my head, this season I started with, oh, get my pro card in classic physique. But once I achieved that, I actually felt a little empty. I was like, okay, well, I've done that. What next? What next can I do to challenge myself? That's when I decided to go into bodybuilding category. Then I achieved that. I was like, okay. Then part of me wanted to continue doing bodybuilding, but the other part of my body was like, no. Because that prep I pushed myself through to go to that bodybuilding category was something else. So I listened to him, and I was like, okay, when can we do that? So we already agreed when we can do that, and it gives me more time to grow, grind, develop, and be better. Because man, it's almost time to start playing with the big boys in the bodybuilding category. So, and I look forward to it,
Yeah,
and we look forward to it too.
yeah,
You
yeah.
fool?
Well, thank you very much for sharing that, man. 2024 bodybuilding, classic physique, maybe sports model.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey,
Hey,
stay tuned for that one
you
now.
know, stay
Stay
tuned for
tuned.
2024.
We are full of surprises, and man, it's gonna be magnificent. Ain't that
Wow.
right?
Thank you very much for your time, King. We can't wait, and thank you for sharing. We'll definitely be back with a lot more.
Thank you.